Hi, this is Ogres again, and this video review is on the WWF Smackdown from May 31st, 2001, but it was taped at the Skyreach Centre in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada on May 29th, 2001. Yeah, the Smackdown yeah, that's pretty much right. Yeah, and today is the 18th of May 2021. This video I'm going to upload on the 1st of June, so this will be scheduled to upload in about less than 2 weeks from now, I think. So yeah, the opening segment for this episode of Smackdown was the Tag Team Champions reflect on Raw. And the first match on the that opened the show was Edge versus Kane for the WWF Intercontinental title, and Kane retained his title by pinfall. Then there was a promo backstage. The Dudley Boys head to the ring, and then the second match on the show was Bubba Ray Dudley with Devon Dudley versus Hardcore Holly with Crash, and Hardcore Holly won by pinfall. Then there's a promo backstage. William Regal delivers news to Mr. McMahon. Then there was another promo backstage. Spike Dudley comments on his recent actions. Then there's an interview backstage. Kurt Angle comments on facing Chris Jericho. Then the third match on the show was Kurt Angle versus Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho won by pinfall. Then there was a promo backstage. William Regal vents to William Regal vents to Tajiri. There we go. And then the fourth match on the show was Raven versus Rhino for the WWF Hardcore Championship. Rhino retained his Hardcore title by pinfall. Then there's a promo backstage. Mr. McMahon speaks with Stone Cold. Then there's a promo. Triple H discusses quadriceps surgery. And then there's a promo update on Triple H's status after surgery. There's a promo backstage. Eddie Guerrero tries to fire up the Hardys. Then match number 5 on the show was the Hardy Boys and Eddie Guerrero versus X Factor, but X Factor won by pinfall. Then there was a promo. A stalker spies on Undertaker and his wife. And then match number 6 on this episode of SmackDown was the main event. Chris Benoit challenging Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship once again, like he did on Raw. But this time Stone Cold won by submission. It was recreating the Montreal Screwjob from from Survivor Series 1997. So Stone Cold retained his WWF Championship. But he wasn't the same. But I think Benoit delivered 10 German suplexes in this match, or was it a previous match? I forget. But yeah, this was around the time that Stone Cold was starting to break down in terms of his body and in terms of his character. It was starting to go. It wasn't near the end, but by the end of 2001, he would be completely shot in terms of his body, and he would be burnt out by early 2002. But that's another story. That's for we'll get to Survivor Series 2001 and then post Survivor Series for that. But yeah, this was a great episode of SmackDown from Canada. I believe this is the first episode of SmackDown that I ever watched from Canada, including the Raw, the previous Raw. Unless there was something in 2000, I don't really remember. I'd need to go back into the results to see. But yeah, this was a great episode. There were 3 title matches. I don't think there were any title changes. All titles were retained. There you go. Which wasn't the case on Raw. There were 2 title changes and then 1 title retention. So yeah, I thought this was an A-grade SmackDown. At least 8.5, maybe 9 out of 10, which is rare for an episode of SmackDown in this era. But yeah, comment on the video below, and like my video, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, my next video review will be on the recent pay-per-view that I watched. Let me just get to it in my notes. Here it is. WrestleMania Backlash 2021, which was May 16th, 2021. but I watched it just last night, on the 17th of May 2021. I would have watched it a lot sooner when it aired, but yeah, I watched it about 6 or 7 hours after it aired, so I watched it on the replay. There was also a kickoff show, so in total it was 4 hours. This show, it was 3 hours the main pay-per-view, and the kickoff show was about 59 to 60 minutes. So 4 hours of that I had to watch. I did review it, I believe, yeah. So I will be doing a video review on that one soon, and I will upload that one soon. But yeah, this is Minogus. Peace out.